Now we'll open up the first file that we'll be working with, and then I'll talk about the layout of the spreadsheet. So coming up to the File menu and choose Open, and then come across and choose Data. So that was File, Open, Data. And you'll need to navigate to wherever you saved that folder. So the Dropbox link that I sent everyone was a zipped version of a folder called SPSS Core Skills. So if you navigate to wherever you have saved that, I know that mine is on my desktop, then go into SPSS Core Skills, and the file that you're looking for is the one called SPSS Tutor file. So I'm just going to double click that on my screen to open it up. And you should hopefully get something that looks like my screen. Now we'll talk very shortly about what's in here in terms of what all the variables are. And if you are on an earlier version, just a note, there's some little pictures at the top of each of my columns here. You can see quite a few of them have a ruler, for example. I'm just sort of hovering over one now. Don't be alarmed if your version doesn't have that. That's one of the minor differences between this version and the earlier ones. So the first thing I want to say about this is it is a spreadsheet type format. So if you are competent with something like Excel, this will look very familiar. Now, where this is different to Excel is with a Microsoft Excel worksheet, you can actually type anywhere you want in the workbook. That's not a problem at all. SPSS, in contrast, has a very strict system where it requires your information, your data, to be in columns and rows. And the way this works is that your columns are the variables in your data set. This particular data set is based on questionnaire data, so each variable is an item on the questionnaire. The rows are your cases, and in this particular example, because we are working with questionnaire data, the cases are each individual person that has completed the questionnaire. And if I scroll down, you'll see there's a decent amount of responses here. I've got 243 in this particular data set.